In this video, I'm going to be rating recent trends, and I'm not going to be rating them from 1 to 10 because I'm really bad at this. Like, I never know when to give like 4, when to give 5, so it would be like very inaccurate anyway. And when I mean recent trends, I mean like recent from like last few years. Yeah, because first of all, it's like for me, it was kind of difficult to say if something is already a big trend or not a big trend. Because, for example, there are some things that are like kind of a trend, but it's not like very widespread. Not everybody does it. Like, for example, low waist jeans are coming back, but people aren't crazy enough. Like, a lot of people from my generation have a trauma of seeing too many naked butts because of them. So I think not many people follow those trends. Yeah, so the first trend is sage green. It's this shade of green which is like kind of herbal, like light green. It's recently everywhere, and I've actually kind of first when I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like it. Like, it's like, sometimes there's something that I like very much and I know for sure that I love it. Sometimes there's something that I don't like for sure and I think it's disgusting. But in this case, I was like, I wasn't sure for sure. Like, I wasn't sure. But recently, when I started saying it on different things, actually on some things it really looks very good. Like, maybe not on everything, so it's maybe not like my favorite number one color, but it's actually nice. The other very popular color is like lavender, which, like, I kind of sometimes like this color, but it's like, I don't know, too much of this color is kind of depressing. I don't think it's my color, so I prefer sage versus lavender color. So these trends, they are in the middle. Like, sage green is like above lavender for me. By the way, all those judgments, they are very subjective because, like, some people may like some things, some people may not like some things. The other trend, though, is not subjective. I think that if you like this trend, you're an asshole. And the other trend is transphobia. It's been so widespread in recent years. Like, there's a high rise of transphobia. It's like trending everywhere. Like, every like major politicians, a lot of them, they start all saying those things. Oh, protect our children, blah blah blah. This is so fucking disgusting. I hate it so much. They just notice that they can get votes from something and making a panic about some things that are not really a thing. Just accuse some people that haven't done anything of grooming, for example, and make it a big massive thing and be this defender of children. This is so fucking disgusting, and I hate this trend. So this trend goes all the way to the bottom. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. Like, we are saying that we are getting more and more progressive, but actually, as some topics get more talked about, there are more people very much against it. Like, there's always this backlash when people, for example, say, oh, this must human rights, blah blah blah, but then those people come who are very much against human rights, and people get much more divided because before there's like more people who are like in between, who don't have their own opinions, but as some topics get more talked about, some people get like very agitated and they want to get everybody on the side, which I understand because I also kind of want people to be on my side, but my side is not marginalizing entire group of people that already doesn't have it it already has it very badly. So yeah, I hate it. And another trend is masks. I know they were like very popular in 2020. Nobody likes them, to be honest. Maybe some people do because they are kind of handy. You can smile, you can make stupid faces nobody sees. I'm not a big fan of masks, but I also don't understand people who say that they are basically a violation of their freedom, that they are basically oppression and stuff like this. This is a big exaggeration. Like, no one will treat you seriously if you feel oppressed by a piece of fabric. Like, come on. Like, I don't like them. I don't like having them on my face. I didn't like them. They were not a thing that I enjoyed. When they were no longer obligatory, I was like, oh my god, finally I can take this off, because I hated how I would be breathing and then it would be all wet under my mask and my face would be wet. I hate being wet. So they were not my favorite thing. but they were not the worst thing. They were definitely better than transphobia. So yeah. And another thing that is like a recent trend is those tracksuits that are like sweatpants and sweatshirt and that are in the same color, they're kind of matching. And on the one hand, I understand this trend because when there was corona, we were all sitting at home, so you would spend a lot of time at home, so we wanted to wear something comfy. You didn't necessarily need to wear something elegant, so I understand the trend, but at the same time it's kind of it's kind of evil genius, because you people will buy it and they want it because it looks nice, it's matching, blah blah blah, it's a trend. So when something is a trend, suddenly everybody wants it, and and it's the same color, and because you need it matching, you will buy the sweatshirt and you will buy the sweatpants, so we will pay kind of double. And to have another set of them, you need to buy another sweatshirt and another sweatpants. And I noticed that some people, they were buying like a lot of them, like 3 4 pairs, and I was like, that's a lot of money, because like sweatpants, sweatshirt, that's all of this. If you combine it, that's a lot of money. So it's like kind of evil genius from the side of whoever invented this trend. They were kind of smart, but also as I do understand this trend, I'm also not like a giant fan of this. Like, I think it's super impractical to buy something that you will buy the sweatpants, sweatshirt, but at the same time you want them matching. So if you have another sweatshirt, it doesn't match to those sweatpants, you need to buy another one. So I'm not a giant fan of this trend either. Like, I haven't bought any like matching sweatshirts, sweatpants. I kind of did, but it was not like typical ones. I bought, there was like a summer edition or something like this, where there were like shorts and there was like a tank top, which I really like the shape and the cut of both tank top and the pants, which were kind of like sweatpants but cut short, and I really like those. I really like the pattern, so I kind of bought like one pair of them, kind of, but in summer version. But I really like the pattern and I really liked all of this, so I was like, I don't regret that, and they were very comfortable, so I really don't regret that. But otherwise, this trend is also not like my favorite. It's like below, it's maybe on the same level as lavender color, because it's like sometimes I like lavender color, but it's not like not my favorite color, let's say. I find it a bit depressing, like especially in some shades on some things, it's not like my favorite color. Yeah. Another trend is those shoes. And as you probably can already assume, I like this trend because I bought them. I didn't buy them new, I bought them on Vinted. But you can also buy them new in shops. Unfortunately, this pair that I have is like scratching me, so I kind of had to walk in it a lot to make my feet stop bleeding, because my feet are unfortunately like very sensitive. So but I love this trend, I love those shoes, I love this type of shoes. I don't know what's about them, but they look so beautiful. I love them, like they are amazing. I love this trend. This is a one that I actually love. And when there's a trend I like, I know that, there will be a lot of things like this at shops. And when the trend is gone, they will be no longer there. So I buy them, not necessarily to wear them right now when it's super trendy, but just to have them in my closet, because I know that right now it's very easy to get them and later it will be like more difficult. So yeah, but I want them on Vinted anyway, because I don't want to spend money. Another trend that I will rate is betrayal. It's unfortunately super trendy recently. Like, everybody throws everybody under the bus, and I hate it. Like, it's disgusting. It's on the level of transphobia. It's disgusting if you betray like people that you are supposed to care about. You're disgusting. I hate you. And it's extremely trendy recently. I don't care how much money you get paid by Donald Trump to betray people. I hate you. You're disgusting. Bleh. This trend is the worst. Yeah. Another trend is bleached eyebrows, and this is another trend that I don't like. But it's less bad than betrayal, because at least you're not going to burn in hell for eternity. You're just going to look bad. I don't understand this trend. No offense to people who like it. If you like it, then it's your business. If you destroy your body, it's just temporary, because eyebrows, they grow all the time. But it's so It's so ugly. Why do people do that? Like, I really don't understand it. Like, it doesn't look good. Like, why? Nobody looks good with bleached eyebrows. Like, seriously, I don't understand this trend. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And another trend, which is kind of like an extra, just came to my mind because I just looked at myself in a camera and I just realized that those few years ago there was like marble everywhere, on everything. And as you probably see, I like this trend. I like it. Yeah, everybody is already fed up with marble, but I somehow like this trend. Actually, marble reminds me of graves and gravestones. It looks like grave, you know. Marble is on graves. It's on tombstones, you know. It's like I don't know why, if it's just me having this, you know, connection in my brain, but it's a tombstone thing. I don't know why I like marble things. I don't like it on everything, but as you see, I like this shirt, for example. I like this t-shirt. A lot of things that have this marble pattern have a touch which is like not, you know, have a kind of fabric that is not pleasant in touch. I hate mesh things, you know, and I hate mesh tops, and a lot of those tops that have marble, they are mesh, and I don't like the touch. I'm like, no. And you can also see through them, and I don't understand why there are clothes anywhere that you can see through. Like, what's the point, you know? If you are getting dressed, it's to get dressed, and if you can see like everything through the clothes, like, what's the point, you know? You pay for that. Like, I don't understand it also, so it's another trend that I don't like. But you know, it's not as bad as betrayal and transphobia. Another like kind of extra, because it was trendy like a few years ago, but this is also another trend that I absolutely don't understand, is kind of a makeup trend where people, they draw freckles on the face. Like, why it looks so strange. Like, I don't understand it. Like, no offense if you like it, like, do whatever you want, you know. Ugly makeup is not a crime. I mean, if you like it, that's fine, you know. This is up to you as long as you feel good. I just don't understand it. It's like, does it look good? Like, I haven't seen like everybody who would look good in this makeup. I mean, if you look good in general, this makeup will not suddenly make you ugly, but still, like, without this makeup you will look so much better. Like, I don't understand it. It's not as ugly. So that was my rating of recent trends. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.